What's up, guys? This is neoCrown bringing you another episode of Summer Sword Sky Arena. Today I'll be farming the Hall of Heroes for the Dark Phantom Teeth. So let's get right into it. This will be a quick guide. So for B1, I run the same strategy as B2, 3 units with a defensive mindset, Light Fairy, Light Bearman, and Water Mystic Witch, and 2 strong AoE damage dealers in Zyros, Fire Dragon, and Jojo. You don't have to have a Fire Dragon or Fire Joker, just have 2 other strong nukers. Okay, so let's get into it. So what you want to do is focus down the wind one first, followed by the water one, then the light one, then the fire one, and then the dark one. Just use one ability to lower the fire one's health below 50% because he has an passive that increases his attack power if he has high HP. Next, the wind one because he has an AoE ability that can stun everyone, and then the water one has an ability that can reduce your attack bar and also decrease your defense, which means the monsters are going to hit a lot harder. The light one is next because he has a third ability that can grant himself and an ally invincibility. This means he takes no damage. Okay. The dark one has a passive which reduces crit rate by 50%, which means you might not get a heal on Bearman every time. So the mid-boss stage is a light Death Knight and a Wind Vampire. The Death Knight has a HP disturb, weakens attack power, and also he has a chance to revive an ally if he kills one of your units. The Wind Vampire has a heal with his basic attack. His second ability reduces attack power and attack speed, and his third ability hits harder if your monsters have debuffs stacked on them. So AoE abilities is really good here. Takes care of multiple units at once. Try to lower the fire units' HP below 50%. Focus on the wind one, and then focus on the water one. If you run a crowd control team, it's even better. They will have less chances to use their abilities. So let's just take care of this guy next. B1 is easy. I can also on B1 and B2 at 100% rate. I'll show you guys B2 manually first, and then I'll do it on auto. Cool. I think we get 1 piece. The reason people do B2 is because you're not guaranteed 1 piece at all on B1. Sometimes you get mana. Most of the times you get mana. So on B2, yeah, I have enough energy. So the strategy is the same. So I'm just going to auto it all the way. Okay. If I do it manually, I'll be using the same strategy as I did in B1. But you can see the beauty of the units on auto this way. You can see who they prioritize. You do face 2 different units on this mid-boss stage. It's the Dark Death Knight and the Light Vampire. The Light Vampire can only be taken down if you crit him or if you stack continuous damage. That's the only way he can die. He can't die from normal attacks. And he synergizes with the Dark Death Knight because the Dark Death Knight reduces chances of critical hit by 50%. And he also has a damage mitigation passive. So normally I focus down the Death Knight first to make his passive worthless, and then you can focus your resources on taking down the Light Vampire. So as you can see, his passive working there. Next up is the group of Phantom Thieves. Again, AoE abilities are really strong here. And there you can see the invincibility spell working, making magic there, reducing damage, 0 damage. This does give you an opportunity to reset your cooldowns, so it's not really entirely bad. And you can remove the buff with Megan's Toad Poison. See, whenever your units are low, the Light Fairy will use that Holy Shield, which is a good and useful ability. And then Bearman can heal that low unit up. The Light Fairy can also heal that unit as well. And Megan's defense buff provides further damage mitigation, which means your units will not fall at all. You want to generally focus down the light Phantom Thief first because of his third ability. See, when the Holy Shield is up, the enemy units will be focusing that low unit down, which is to your advantage because your damage dealers are free to do the damage they want. And the cycle repeats itself over and over again. Granted, if you have really low health, then this strategy might not work out as nicely. And you need to have Light Fairy maxed out her skills as well. Alright guys, I do beat 3, but the runs are really long because the monsters have a lot of health. And doing B2 should be sufficient because you get 2 sometimes, and I've gotten 3 drops of the summoning pieces before, which is nice. So even for higher tier players, I recommend doing B2 because it's much faster and you get more out of it. Okay, you do get crystals upon clearing it for the first time. I'll try to set up a team that can take down B3. If I do, I'll post it on YouTube for you guys. Hopefully this has helped you try to farm the dungeons, and yep, try to farm as many as you want. This is neoCrown signing off. Good luck guys.